Alright, welcome to the Note Lord Enjoys Guide to soloing Cazador as a pure bladesinger. You don't have to be pure, but we are here. We're going to get right into the build. We've pre-stolen the Heldusk helmet from the House of Hope for the anti-crit. It's your first opportunity at anti-crit if you actually want to play the bladesinger. Cloak of Protection. Cloak of Protection is good here, but I like running the Cloak of Displacement for when there's no damage over time effects like burns or a spell that's not going to take damage on you each turn. Because having that blur, having the disadvantage on attacks against you is, from what I'm seeing so far on this run, it's really nice. It's caused me to dodge a lot more attacks in Cloak of Protection's +1 AC. Obviously, if you're doing a fight where there's a chance of you getting a burn effect or any damage over time effect, you want to swap Cloak of Displacement out for Cloak of Protection. So yeah, it's just been really, really reliable so far. Robe of the Weave. Now I went Robe of the Weave. You get spell saving DC and you heal on a save, but you get 2 AC. Now, a guy called Trade Secret, who's also on Twitch, he reminded me that Robe of Supreme Defenses existed after the run, because I completely forgot they existed. So I do recommend going Robe of Supreme Defenses. You're getting 1 less AC from it, which is, honestly, at this point, it's minor. But while you're concentrating, you add your spellcasting modifier to your saving throws, which is going to help us. It's really going to help with our mental saving throws, because we do have the Resonance Stone, which is giving us disadvantage on mental saving throws. And so where our int is at, and will stay at because of Acuity, that would be a +3 to our saving throws, which I think is really nice. So I recommend you switch out Robe of the Weave for Robe of Supreme Defenses. We've got the Battle Mage Power Gloves, because Arcane Acuity is really, really, really insane on a caster. And so we've got those. Evasive Shoes for the Acrobatics and the AC, not so much the Acrobatics. Amulet of Great Health for the Con and the advantage of Con saving throws. The Ring of Protection for AC and saving throws. And then we've got the Band of the Mystic Scoundrel for those bonus action, illusion, and enchantment spells. So that's really nice. Obviously, Shadowblade upcasted to the max damage, and then we've got Knife of the Undermountain King, which we will be switching to Rhapsody after this fight. So we're going to go away from crit reduction, and obviously I've got the Deadshot bow at the moment for said crit reduction. But there's a few bows you can swap out with that. We can talk about that in other videos. Of course, we've got 27 Strength and Cloud Giant Elixirs, 20 Dex from ASI and Ethelhair, 23 Con from the Amulet, 16 Int from base, 14 Wisdom and 10 Charisma, because that's what was left over. Apart from that, nothing really special, just a pretty solid build so far. And as you can see, we've got the boys from the Necromancy Thayer book, so we've fully unlocked that. I suggest you go into the Sorcerer's Vault immediately and get the spells and learn them. Mainly for Artistry of War, Dethrone and the Davis Summon are also really, really nice. I've got the Davis Summon out here. Artistry of War just hits like a truck. A good thing to know here, you want to go for Chatterteeth immediately, and don't make the mistake that I did on a previous run where I was trying to burst down Cazador for the fun of it, because I love gambling my solo runs for some reason. He can make you fearful, which Ring of Free Action will not protect against. So you want Chatterteeth out immediately, and then after that, general premise is you pull out, you let all the ghouls and the werewolves and the bats come in, and then you're going to be using your Black Hole and Hypnosis just to lock down this fight, and then either pick at the smaller enemies on this fight, or go immediately for Cazador if he presents himself, which I believe he does. But again, for this class, because of Arcane Acuity and CC and all the other good stuff that we've got, not a hard fight at all. There's the David, there's the boys, and of course there's us. Pulling back on this one is really nice, just to funnel them into this immediate kind of entrance onto the platform. If you don't need to rush in. I also do this to get the boys in the fight. They're going to rush forward by themselves, and they're probably going to lock up some ads, but quite honestly, that's fine. We want that there. We want them running ahead, unless you're that ghoul there who's going to do a weird jumping pathing over, which is, I guess, it's fine, but kind of funny. Yeah, like these, we're not bothered about these. These are just all sandbags. The Deva is the one that's going to last the longest. The Deva is really nice. And also, if you want to, if you really want to, you can make it drink potions, of course, but also elixirs. So you can boost its strength. You can give it a Bloodlust elixir, and it will proc unless patch 8 changed that, but I don't believe it did. I haven't checked. You can check. Just test it out. It's really, really nice. But yeah, I'm going to leave the fight running here. You can watch how it goes out. You can watch us annihilate Cazador. Enjoy. And as Uz deals the final blow, that's the end of the Cazador fight. Not too crazy. Get Chatter Teeth down, CC the ads, slap Cazador till he dies. If you enjoyed that guide, check out the other ones on the channel. Check out the Twitch live stream, check out the YouTube live stream, and we'll see you guys in the next one.
Lord looks peaceful.